Today on the WTF is CryptoSpace podcast, we talk about the age of cryptocurrency, the Malta holiday that cryptocurrency is taking, and also how PayPie is going to affect the economy. All this and more on the WTF is CryptoSpace podcast. Stay tuned. You're smart. You know how to listen to suggestions and make your own decisions, right? We're just two Aussie brothers talking shit about cryptocurrency. So, do yourself a favor, research the topic before doing anything financially. Now for that banging intro music.
Welcome to WTF is CryptoSpace. I'm Brett.
And I am Chad.
This podcast is all about the crypto space.
It is. Thank you so much for joining us here on the podcast. Guys, don't forget you can go to the patreon.com/WTF CryptoSpace and sign up today to support the show that's telling you all about the crypto space. But let's go out to the people that are supporting us with the downloads in a favorite segment we call Shout Out.
All right, so Chad, here we go. So we're starting off with Netherlands, Singapore, United States, Australia, and the UK. But nice and simple. Here we go. This is a pretty record sort of looking. We start with Brisbane on top with 30%.
On top.
Yeah. Wow. Singapore, Norman, US, Chelsea, UK, Brooklyn, United States, and Philadelphia, United States.
Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Don't forget that there is so much more that you can do. We have a Facebook, we have a Twitter, we have all that stuff you can talk to us. But before we're going to get to all that good stuff to talk about, we're going to tell you what today's show is all about. Today, the topics are how Malta became a hub of the crypto space, the age of the cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin-based fintech platform PayPie launches in beta for the American friends. Brett, let's get straight onto Malta. Now, I read this article. We've been talking like the last couple of weeks where India has actually like taken their cryptocurrency and said, you know what, guys, no. And China's gone, no exchanges here, blah, blah, blah. So this is obviously because of that, and Malta has some sort of thing going on. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Chad, two of the world's largest currencies are looking to make the move to Malta. Now, Malta is a tiny little place in the grand scheme of things. But what they're looking at is that there's a real appeal about they sort of made themselves expressive towards cryptocurrencies, and they've taken a cryptocurrency positive stance. So that's awesome.
It's really good. And with this, you couldn't have picked a nicer, more beautiful, secure spot in the world because it's surrounded by ocean. And also it's got like some really cool stuff. Also, if you've ever had one of those fluffy dogs that are called Maltese, this is the island that they're actually from, Malta.
You know, but the other part, Chad, is that they're actually taking a forward step towards now. Like you said, a proposed...
Other dogs?
No. So they're doing a proposed framework, right, which will offer legal certainty in the crypto space. Right. So even though we have an unregulated market, they're actually going through a consultation paper with key players, looking at a national tax policy. And look, it's a small thing, but they're saying paying a rate of as little as 5%. Now, whether or not people agree, and I know we've got some listeners who would prefer zero tax, you have to have a look at the fact that in part of joining into this particular culture, this is just one way of tackling it. And maybe
now, before we had actual dollars and figures and world trading, we had tax.
No, we didn't.
Tax has been around.
Chad. No,
we absolutely did. No,
not always.
We absolutely did.
We had levies and we had all these sorts of things that people did. But
okay. But another good, nice ways of saying tax. The reason why the Queen is where she is right now is because the entire bloodline was taking tax from the. Now, admittedly, it was like
that's the only way you get to be the largest landowner in the world, Chad. Who knows
that? And you also need to like prop yourself up in some sort of way with some sort of cash. And if you deemed that rocks aren't your currency, that gold is, then obviously the rocks are worthless and gold is more, so you accumulate wealth. And that's the thing. Now we're moving from physical to ones and zeros. Now, Brett, in Malta, apparently this isn't just talk. This is just like little pockets of people in Malta. It actually goes all the way to the top.
Yeah,
Joseph
the Prime Minister.
Muscat.
Yeah, he's the Prime Minister, Joseph Muscat. And nice drop. He said he believes cryptocurrencies are the inevitable future of money.
Which, yeah. Yep. Cool. Good statement.
But more
what
importantly,
else?
he thinks that they're going to form the basis of a brand new economy for that region. And look, it'll propel them forward in the world, because we always said that whoever steps up to the plate first will definitely reap the rewards. So,
and it's funny looking. There's the branch of exchange over in Hong Kong, and they're saying that they're going to move. They're going to have, in the near distant future, about 200 more people employed there, which I think is fascinating and amazing. So
yeah, good point.
It's a big thing. So what does it mean overall for cryptocurrency and legislation and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, well, look, because it's a lower tax country anyway, and some of the other spaces are in the European region, you can see that countries like South Korea are going to pick up more and adopt more and become crypto-friendly.
And they're looking like not just those, but OConnect's Technology Co. and Berlin-based blockchain Neurofund and the Abyss. That's with the ABYSS are also doing that and trying to move their stuff over there, it's just super exciting. One for the economy of Malta.
Yeah, well, look, there's a bunch of Aussies that agree with the Malta stance, but they have their own little take on it. They've called their article "The Age of Cryptocurrency."
Yeah, okay. So tell us a little bit about this article.
Okay, so this is Monash University. Okay, so one of the prominent universities within Australia. They've taken this approach. Now, look, I have put the link below in the description. It is about 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Faster if you play it in 1.25. Always recommend.
Or 1.5.
Yeah, look, even smarter. Go for it. 1.5, you'll never look back. And and so, look, the key is that they're saying cryptocurrency prices are highly volatile. I want you guys to listen to the video below, make your own decision. But look, the big thing is that they're calling for regulation. They're calling for imposition. They're not quite getting that this is a decentralized approach, and they're talking about the banks being shit scared.
Yeah, but do they think regulation's going to make things less volatile? Like, they are right in saying it is volatile, but it's volatile in such a way that it peaked and then everyone got excited and then went down. Now we're sort of steadily going up anyway. Like, we're back to going up again. So do they think that regulations is going to help that or hinder that? What angle are these idiots coming from? Sorry, these people coming from?
It's pronounced academics.
Academics, that's right.
Look, the
university students.
Look, the key is that these guys have taken a longer stance. I do see that it's a very much a kicking and screaming approach to how they're going to be moving through the crypto space. And I probably think that it's not this generation of academics looking at their images that will be taking on the crypto space. And look, there's a lot to be given by the academic world, but it's a different approach to how we get that information out. So do you feel like
they are yelling at the screen from their walkers, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Cool. That's good to know. But guys, if you want to, when you click on that article, you'll actually see 5 different videos. Go there, have a look. And they've even mentioned on the episode 3 of it, talking about the future of terrorism. So interesting. There's not much else we can really say about that other than that. Go in there and make your own decision on that one. As we always say about everything, make your own decision. That seems weird. Also, the next article is something PayPie. Now, I watched the video from a gentleman called, and only because you sent it to me, Jay Snip on YouTube. Very good. Yeah. Snip 4. And he was talking about the QuickBooks. Now, a quick little background on QuickBooks. It's you guys might have it in your business. It's mainly an American thing, but some people in Australia do use it. It's a Microsoft program that's accounting. It's like MYOB in Australia, MYOB for anybody who does that. And
Mind your own business.
Online. Mind your own business. I think it's for that. I don't know if that company's Australian. Anyway, the background of it is that it's for small and medium-sized businesses, and it offers on-premise applications like stuff for like POSs. Now, including the point of sales or POSs, they're talking about using PayPie inside QuickBooks. Go.
Okay, so QuickBooks has about 80% of the North American market.
Wow,
yeah,
that's huge.
To give you, so it exposes them to a huge amount of people in this space. But
massive.
Look, I can see the rollout here. I mean, this is sort of the next inch forward towards paying people in crypto, Chad, which is what you talked about.
Look, and it makes you super happy because it means that everyone remember that you will remember there's like 1,600 different cryptocurrencies and tokens and shit like that out there right now, and a lot of them are either sitting at where they are, going green or going red. That's what normally it happens. However, there hasn't really been a cut through way to spend that. Now, I know 80 or 90% of people who are going to use cryptocurrency, it's going to be an in and out flow, cash flow thing. It's going to be put it in there, maybe it go up, but I'm really using it for money and purchasing and the value of buying stuff. This is going to make that market happy. And when you do that, your economy goes up. So if it's online or offline, your economy, when people are using your currency, is going to go up.
Yeah, there's a real difference between investment and economic value. And this is definitely something that will enhance that economic value into the sector. So,
and they're saying that the initial coin offering last October was only $26 million in tokens.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you got in then, good on you. It's been about 20,000% return.
Yeah, wow.
It's not bad.
And we want to talk, I think Brett and I will want to talk about this a bit further in the future on our the Patreon only show, which will reveal some more inside secrets for you guys. But I want to talk about
huge new Australian project, Chad. A huge new Australian agreement is going to be in our Patreon account.
This week we're on our Patreon only show. We're going to have something about somewhere in my neck of the woods, and it's about how it may become the next global reach. And basically they're calling it the Silicon Valley. But we'll talk about that in the podcast. If you go to PayPie, Brett, do you remember what the initial coin offering was for PayPie in USD?
$1.
Okay, so it's $1.52 currently, which is pretty great. The circulating
10 cents.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. So 10 cents, and now it's $1.52 US. So it's currently
correct
at a market
my last
cap
statement, not quite 20,000. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty great. If you go to coinmarketcap.com/currency/PayPie, so it's PayPal without the AL, and it's more edible. If you go to that, you can go there, click the website, read their white paper. It looks pretty good. The total supply is 165 million, and the currently circulating is half that.
Now, the big thing about this particular opportunity is that it helps automate financial analysis of business accounts, which sounds kind of boring, but is a really lucrative way of using this technology.
Anytime you say lucrative, I'm me boy happy. Because, if we can continue to build this economy, which it is doing, there's so many... The thing about the cryptocurrency in the space is there's so many people working on these things. Like, just the game credits alone. Like, we're going to talk to Jack in the next few weeks about game credits and where they are and all the shit that's been happening with those guys. And I mean good shit. Sorry, the Australian vernacular is shit as in good shit. The good stuff that's happening over there in Serbia and also in the US and for gaming in general. But that's just one part of the economy. And they've built their own economy on that particular platform. We're about to see this with PayPie on QuickBooks, which is attached to a lot of POSs. And I think you guys can correct me in the Facebook group, but I think they're attached to Starbucks. I'm just going to put it out there. I think they're part of their POS system. So if Starbucks is doing it, we're about to have some shit. Shit's about to get started.
It's about to get real.
It's about to get real here in the crypto space. Guys, put your spacesuits on. Get ready to blast off in your spacesuits. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Like us once and comment in the chat. Also on our Facebook group. Brett, we have a Facebook group.
CryptoSpace.
Guys, you can search CryptoSpace. Also, if you're on Twitter, well, you can at us at our Twitter at
WTF CryptoSpace.
And guys, we have a website. The website is WTFCryptospace.com. On there, you can go on there and click through to the Patreon link. It'll take you through there. And guys, if you go on there, you can click $2, $5, or $10. You can support us. Each level has its own awesome shit. We're about one of the offering is $10. We're going to have once a month with our $10 members only. We're going to have questionnaires and answers. We're going to have schedule that with you guys. So you guys
mean
talk to us.
We're going to do our fuck session.
Exactly. Our frequently asked questions online with you guys, but with those people. So if you want to sign up for something cool like that, go ahead. Our $5 and $2 is also there. Guys, click subscribe to this podcast to get your weekly updates in your podcast feed from us knuckleheads, and you'll get that every week, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But until next time, I'm Chad.
And I'm Brett.
Let's get excited about the crypto space.
The transition has begun.
Do 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 do.